I am well into the summerween mood with this book. She's a baddie, he is not. We are yet again experiencing a heat wave in Greece, and I feel like I am so done with summer. Don't get me wrong, I try to find the beauty in every season, I really do, and there are quite a few positive things about summer. We can definitely romanticize summer in multiple different ways. But in the recent years, I have come to the conclusion that I am an autumn girl. I am an autumn and winter person, especially an autumn person though. And I miss autumn. I cannot wait for autumn to arrive. Autumn or fall, however you want to call it, I use both words. And I was thinking, how can I implement something autumnal and some fall energy into my summer days? What can I do? And then I came across the concept of summerween. And if you don't know what summerween is, it is the concept of celebrating Halloween during summer. A lot of people like to get all spooky and read spooky books, horrors, thrillers during summerween just to get those nice Halloween vibes in their systems. And I feel like Halloween and fall go hand in hand. I am personally more of a fall person and not a Halloween person, but this year, this summer, summerween is speaking to my soul for some reason. And I decided that I'm gonna film a summerween reading vlog. Now, one thing about me is that I don't read horrors and thrillers. I get too easily scared. But I do love my darker reads. So think dark academia, gothic books, books with vampires and scary creatures. I like that kind of stuff. Anything that's not too heavy. And I have already a couple of books in mind that I would love to include in today's reading vlog. So we will spend the next few days together pretending that it is fall. We will drink all the cozy autumnal teas and we will read some dark academia, gothic, Dracula-esque, vampire-esque books. And I'm just gonna do all these things in the sake of summerween, even though I don't have any Halloween decor, but I might have already bought a couple of autumnal and Halloweeny things. One of them hasn't arrived yet. As soon as it does, I will show it to you. But the first thing that I got, I'm so excited about it. Let me show you. I cannot read without drinking a nice beverage. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. And I found the most perfect tea. Hopefully it's gonna taste good. Haven't tried it before, but I found the most perfect tea for this video. I got this pumpkin spice yogi tea. Actually, it's called pumpkin chai, and apparently it has pumpkin, ginger, and orange in it. I think it also has plenty of other things in it, like carrots, black pepper, vanilla. Yeah, it has some other stuff in it as well. Everything sounds delicious, so I think that this tea is going to taste phenomenal. I also got something that is not Halloweeny or just for fall. It is something that I can have whenever, and it is a packet of these cookies, biscuits actually. Yeah, I think they're biscuits. I've had them plenty of times before. I don't get them all the time because they're not that inexpensive. I mean, they're not that expensive either. They're like €3. They're fine. But I really like the taste of those. Before we sit down to start reading, I will make a pumpkin chai. Hopefully this will taste bomb. And I will pair it with a couple of these biscuits. I don't know about you guys, but I love pairing my beverage with something sweet. So like a cup of tea with biscuits, or a cup of coffee with cake, with donuts, with a croissant. I just love pairing a warm beverage with something sweet. So these are going to complement my reading experience today. And the book that we're starting is called The Exorcism of Faeries. I mean, can it get more summerween than that? I think we will have some horror elements in this, maybe. But before we talk more about this book, let's go ahead and make a pumpkin chai. have my tea, I have my biscuits. I already ate one of them. They're delicious, just like I remembered. And time to do a tea taste test. Let's see if this is any good. It smells okay. The other yogi tea that I have, which is the classic chai from them, smells better, way better. But let's see the taste. Why can't I really tell the taste? I mean, it's good, it's not bad. It's not bad at all, but it's not that flavorful. It doesn't have that strong of a taste, but it's not bad. I like it. It's good. A little bit spicy as well. It leaves that spicy aftertaste, which I love. So let's talk about the first book that we will be reading together for Summerween. This one is a dark academia novel. It is by the author J.L. Vampa. Vampa? That is the name of the author. I randomly found this book on Kindle Unlimited. I was looking for dark academia books and this showed up. The title caught my attention. The book cover got my attention with the hand and the heart that has flowers on it. I mean, I love this cover. It is already looking pretty dark. And also the plot of the book sounds great. First of all, it is dark academia, which I love. Second of all, this is going to be about a teacher and student relationship, which is giving Nocticadia. But I think that our FMC is going to have a good age. She's not gonna be like 18 years old. So she's the daughter of morticians studying botany at Trinity College, Dublin. Also, it takes place in Dublin. Fantastic vibes. He is her morbid anatomy professor, and the Fae are possessing the good people of Dublin. It sounds great. Dark academia, teacher-student relationship, but she's not gonna be super young, which I love. Because in Nocticadia, I feel like the relationship was, it was borderline creepy. She was very young. So let's drink our tea, let's have our biscuits, and let's start the Exorcism of Faeries to celebrate Halloween and to get into that fall cozy vibes, because I'm so done with summer. I am so done. So the book feels dark right from the start. Like I mentioned before, it takes place in Ireland, in Dublin. The atmosphere is already so dark. We have dead bodies immediately being mentioned. We got corpses, we got rain, we got the plague. Our FMC Ada Ariadne is conducting a research about that plague. She's trying to figure out where it comes from and how it is spreading. She legit does work on corpses. She's also studying for a postgraduate degree at this university called Trinity, and that's where MMC is teaching. He's a professor. His name is, what is his name? His name is Sonder, and he is part of a secret society, of a secret organization that also conducts a research about this plague, and they also need bodies and corpses for their research. So you get the idea. It is dark and creepy. I like the writing so far, the atmosphere, everything is described very nicely, everything is clear. So far so good, because sometimes with books that I find randomly on KU, their writing can be bad, but this one is good so far and I'm intrigued. Do you know what I don't like? Our main guy, Sonder, the professor, he's a freaking professor and he doesn't talk like a professor. His language, he's telling his students in one of the chapters to F off from his class, to get the F out from his class, I think. Yeah, that was not nice. I don't like when characters swear a lot. And honestly, there is a time and a place. If he was swearing, I don't know, in his lab or something, if he was frustrated about something there, okay, but in the classroom in front of your students, I didn't like that. You don't say F off to your students to dismiss them. You just don't. Also, wait, I forgot to show you, at the start of the book, we had two portraits, two pictures, and I think it was a picture of Ada and a picture of Sonder, so our two main characters. I will show you the pictures on my phone because obviously my Kindle is black and white and you cannot really see the colors. So first of all, this is the cover with the colors. It has this nice olive green, I want to say, color, which is beautiful. And then we have this portrait. I guess this is Ada, Ariadne. Cute. And then we have, I think, Sonder. I was imagining him hotter than that. Sorry. I'm not crazy about him. She's a baddie. He is not. I mean, he's not ugly or anything, but maybe this portrait is not doing him justice. No, he's cute. He's fine. Whatever. Maybe it's the glasses. No, he's cute. Anyways, let's move on. Right, I am well into the summerween mood with this book. Creepier than I was expecting, definitely with some horror elements. But first of all, she's 28. The FMC is 28 years old and our MMC Sonder is in his late 30s. We love that age difference. We don't have any creepy huge age gaps, which is great. Also think that I haven't mentioned that, but it takes place during the 90s, which is very cool. There is no Instagram, TikTok, none of that. Also the writing is very good. The description of little objects, of the characters, of their actions, what they're doing. I'm not really highlighting any sentences or anything, but still it is very clear and very nicely written. I don't feel like anything is unclear or that the writing doesn't have a nice flow. It has a very good flow. And also I think that in the previous clip I said that I didn't like the main guy, the professor, and that he has a foul mouth. Now I feel like the more that I read about him, it's like I have moved a curtain and I'm looking more into his soul. And you know, it's pretty nice in here. He's not all bad. Actually, he's not bad at all. He's pretty good. I like him. The book really had my attention up to 60-something%, but now I feel like it has gotten a bit slower. I mean, I'm still having a good time with it and I am enjoying it. It just feels a bit slow for me at the moment, but it's nothing too bad. I think I'm gonna take a break from reading and I think that I'm gonna watch a movie and I will try to find something that would be good for Halloween and summerween. Something dark but not too scary. So we'll have a look on Netflix. I will see what options I have and I will report back about which movie I'm gonna watch. The movie was just okay. I'm not gonna lie, I skipped some parts. It was fine, not bad, but not great either. If you have any good movie recommendations, I want them to be fantasy with a strong female lead or strong female leads. We need strong women in the movie, pretty much. With a nice setting, not too scary, and also maybe if it was on Netflix, that would be also a plus. Let me know down in the comments. Because I would love to watch more fantasy movies, similar to the books that I read, but I feel like the movies that are available are not as good as the books. Also, I'm not really a huge movie fan. I watch movies every now and then, but I do prefer to read my books. Or also a series, if you have a good series to recommend that is more fantasy with a strong female lead, that would be fun too. I just realized that I completely forgot to give you my final thoughts on The Exorcism of Faeries. Am I pronouncing it right now? I don't know. So I will go ahead and give this book 3.75 stars, just because the ending was very rushed. Around halfway through the book, I feel like the story started moving slower, and then the ending felt rushed, like everything happened all at once. It was a very good story, a very good book. I loved the plot and the premise. Also, I just found out that this is a duology. It's part of a duology. I think we don't have a second book out yet. I thought that this was a standalone, but no. But I loved how the book wrapped up, even though the ending was a bit rushed. I feel like the story wrapped up very nicely. If we get a second book, I might read it. Why not? And I had actually forgotten to film this clip, so I have already started the next book that I will be reading and have already filmed some of the next clips that you will see. But I just remembered that I hadn't filmed an update on The Exorcism, so here we are. It is a very exciting day because I have a new mug and I'm starting a new book. Also, did I wear this black lace shirt just to match the theme and the vibes of the video? Yes, I did, even though we have like 40 degrees outside. But I'm blasting the AC, I will have a warm cup of tea, and I will start a new book. It doesn't get better than that, does it? And which tea should I do? Should I do the pumpkin chai again, or should I do the classic chai? This has to be one of my all-time favorite teas. But then, you know, pumpkin chai, pumpkin mug, it just goes. Should I do a pumpkin chai again? You know what? I will. I will do the pumpkin chai again because it matches my mug. Also, I don't think that this mug has the best of qualities. It has already started cracking on the inside and I only washed it with warm water. You know how some ceramic mugs get these cracks like hairlines? Is it safe to drink from those? I don't think that it is. Also, the gold part has started fading already because I washed it with warm water. But it is so cute. So we'll make sure that the water is not boiling hot because I don't want to crack it any further and, I don't know, drink the dye of the mug. Where can I find aesthetic cute mugs that are also good quality and safe to drink from? Because I don't think that this is safe. If you know about those hairline cracks, let me know. And that's the exact same thing that happened to my mushroom mug, this one. And that's why I'm not drinking from it anymore and I use it to store my bookmarks because it is full of those hairline cracks. Can you tell? Yeah, that cannot be safe and healthy. Am I a health freak? Maybe. Another thing about me is that I don't light candles in the house. I don't light up scented candles because I know that they are very, very toxic unless you find non-toxic ones. Scented candles are very cozy and they smell amazing. Let's be real. But I'm not gonna sacrifice my health to light up delicious smelling candles. You know, we're getting to know each other better. I am a weirdo. I don't like drinking from cracked mugs and I don't light up scented candles because I think that they are toxic. Anyways, not me dumping this negativity to you. Light up your candles, girls, and drink from your mugs. Don't be a weirdo like me. So the book that I'm starting today is A Dowry of Blood. I have been anticipating to start this book. I am thrilled to start it. I love this cover. I love the concept of the book. I think this is a Dracula retelling but from the POV of one of his wives. So we saw Dracula Untold the movie, now it's time to read a book. So the book says, "This is my last love letter to you, though some would call it a confession." We will be following Constanta. This is going to be our FMC. She is transformed from a medieval peasant into a bride fit for an undying king. And I think that she will start a relationship with someone else while she will be unraveling their husband's dark secrets. So yeah. Anyways, I don't want to give a lot of details, even though everything that I said is written at the back of the book. Let's dive in and see how this is going to go. I know that it's going to be dark, it's going to be gothic, and it's going to have vampires. So perfect for summerween. Okay, I really love the writing. I mean, I saw it before. The book says that this is my last love letter to you, but this reads exactly like a love letter. We are reading Constanta's love letter to Dracula, so I guess that the entire book is going to be exactly this, her talking to him through her love letter, and through this letter we will find out the entire story and what happened. But so far so good. I mean, it's very early to tell, but I already like Constanta and I hope that she will have a pretty decent ending. Don't know if I care about Dracula. Obviously he's going to be the villain in this, but let's continue. I will fill you in once I have made some progress with this book. I inhaled this book. I read it in about 2 days. I mean, it's not a very long read, but still I couldn't put it down. I wanted to see what was gonna happen, and I just feel for our main character, Constanta. I love her so much, and I love seeing how she started and how she became by the end of the book. Throughout the story, it saddened me so much seeing her being in such a manipulative and toxic relationship. Honestly, I couldn't wait for Dracula to lay dead. Honestly, I hated Dracula. We also had a couple more main characters. I think the book says here, yes, that Constanta will find comfort in the arms of her rival consorts. They were fine. The other two sort of main characters, they were okay, but I didn't love them, obviously, like I loved Constanta. One more thing that I loved about this book was the descriptions of the houses, of the mansions, of the dresses, the cities, the ambience of the cities. It was so beautifully written. It was very immersive. Like, I was walking aside Constanta and experiencing everything with her. Well, almost everything, because there is a few parts in this book that I didn't like. Now, this book is no secret that it is about polyamorous relationships where you have multiple partners all at once. To each their own. I'm not judging, but that was not for me. I had to skip the smutty parts. I didn't like them whatsoever. And I cannot see that connection between, 4 or 3 people all together. It was not for me. But the book ended in a very satisfying way. We also had like a short story towards the end called, how is it called? Let me see. An Encore of Roses, which is from the POV of one of the other consorts. It was fine. It was good. Again, the steamy part I had to skip. Honestly, if this book didn't have these scenes, maybe if they were behind closed doors, I would have given it a higher rating. Not that my rating is gonna be low. I will give it 4.25 stars. I really loved it. Really enjoyed it. All in all, it was a great book. Lovely writing, dark, gothic, exactly what I was craving, and perfect for summerween. And that brings us to the end of the summerween reading vlog. I feel like I have been filming this vlog for a while. I think that I will have to delete a lot of clips because this video is going to be very, very long. And I'm not sure if you like long videos from me or not. What's the approximate length of video from me that you like? Let me know down in the comments. Also, if you have reached this part of the video, comment down below the wilted rose, wilted flower emoji. This is one of my favorite emojis ever. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye, friends!